Okay, so let's look at how to be able to track attendance sheets, or how to track the attendance of people, um, what is it, wherever. So as you can see, this is the advanced way of having your attendance sheet. And then when you check into the text box, then you can see your everything upgraded. So if I continue to uncheck this, check the bars around here, you see that they keep changing. All of them, they keep changing, and then allows you to be able to, you will know at the end of it. So let's say if this was group 1, all the people here were group 1. You can see group 1, how many of them attended throughout. Then, and let's also say this was also, what is it, day 1, day 2, then in that order. So we can also check that progress on the other side, on this particular side of my screen. And then if I shift a little bit, you can also see another. So if I start ticking here, then you can see the progress bar is also extending, then in that order. This is an advanced way of creating attendance sheet. So I'm going to show you how this works in Jiffy. So I'm going to leave this one here, and then I'll go to a new sheet, and then allow you to see how this works. So I'm opening a new sheet, but I'm using Microsoft 365, so it's web-based. If you must have internet to be able to, and you must have accounts of Microsoft 365. So now let's start this way. Okay, so here I'm going to highlight just few cells, and then the next thing to do is to insert your checkboxes. All right, then go to your insert tab, then you can see checkboxes here. So you just click on that, all the checkboxes will be inserted, and then that's it. So now if you can tick here, you can untick, and then in that order. But like this, it will not make sense, right? So let's come here and begin to track who attended and who did not attend. So we can come there and come and put a function called count if. All right, so if we say count, we are going to use count if, then it will simply count the number of people who have come, and then those that. So this is the ordinary one that we all know. So I will let you know that before I move to the second one. So I'm going to say count if, and then I'm going to count. I'm counting this particular range up to this particular point, and I'm saying count if it is what, the value is true. True means when you check it. Okay, so when I do that, I will just close it, and then you see 0. So when I tick here, then you see that it will start counting 1, then in that order. If I tick again, it will start counting again, and then the other way around. Now if I also want to see the other side of it, I can also move to this particular one and say, and use the same function again, but this time around I will come and say count if, and then my count if function is here, and I will use the same range and come here, then I will say count if it is what, false. This time around, what it means that if it is not ticked. All right, so I'll do like this, and then it is 2. So here what we are simply saying is that it means these two values we are seeing. Okay, now let me fill it, and then you see what I mean. So you will see 0, 0. So when I also come and drag this down, you will see 6, 6. It means here this person has attended 4 out of 6. So that's where you see -2 here. Here the person hasn't attended at all. So when you start taking, you see the values change accordingly. All right, and then in that order. We could do the same down here, but this is the basic way that all of us know. The advanced way is to create a progress bar, and the progress bar is able to tell you if what is it, anybody who looks at it without looking at the numbers will be able to tell whether this person attended more or did not attend more. So let's look at the progress bar in the next one here. So here with the progress bar, we use a function called repeat. So I'm going to say the repeat function, which is here, and then you simply type your double quote, bring your pipe operator, comma, here, and then before you now bring your count if. So we're going to say our count if, I think the count if function is highlighted, and then we pick all the way from here up to this place, and we are saying the same, count if it is what? True. Then we simply close it up, and then we multiply this by 10, and then close it up again, and then enter. So all you are going to see is this dot 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 over there. So simply come here, drag this down up to this place. That's what you are going to see, because here we've not ticked anything. That is why you are seeing like that. Now come back to this particular, or just allow everything highlighted like this. Then go to your home tab. Then you will see where you have your font. Then type the stencil. Stencil, I think stencil. All right. So you will see the progress bar will simply come there. Now you can now come here and maybe highlight it as green, and then in that order. So if I now come and then let me shift the progress bar a little bit. So if you see that when I tick here, then you can see the progress bar. For instance, it takes time for the progress bar to appear because I am using a web-based Microsoft Excel. That is why you are not seeing it, but it will appear. You see? So it comes then in that order. It comes in that order. So that is how it works. So these numbers will be upgrading, and the progress bar too will also be there for you to see how it works. So this is how we simply do it. Now let's look about this progress bar. Works the same as what are the values we have here. So you can see they are all updating now. So here I did not tick anything, so you can see the progress bars are now upgrading. So this particular progress bar here is the same thing. So if you don't want to look at the figures here, then you can look at the progress bar here. Now what about this particular second progress bar if the person did not attend at all? So we can also move to the second column here, and then create another progress bar there for us to see, or that is not progress, regress bar. That will be the regress bar. So again, we will say repeats, and then we are going to use the repeat function, like I said. Now open your quotation marks, then put in your pipe operator, close the quotation marks, then bring your equal sign, and then bring the function count if, like this. Count if comes, then we simply move all the way from this up to this. So we are counting all the way up to that, and then we will say comma, and this time around we say false. It means, and then we close it up, then multiply it by 10, and then we close it up again, and then return. Again, you are going to see these lines just like the way they are. So you simply click on that particular place, and then come to this place. When the plus change to like a cross, then you drag it down this way. This is what you are going to see, don't mind. Now simply leave it this way. Come to your font, and then when the drop down comes, and then the font where the font is highlighted, then you just start typing stencil, like this. When you finish, tap enter, then you will see your progress bar also over there. Maybe you want that one to be red, then you can put it red, so that here it means the person has attended 5 and did not attend 1. So you can see the progress bar there, red, is smaller. So if I come here, you can see here completely the person did not attend at all. So we have 6, and that's why the progress bars are like that. Now when you start to tick here, maybe like this, you will see the progress bars are alternating. and then in that order. It's the same practice. If you have it here, you could also do it around here to also get the progress for this, and then the non-progress under there. I don't want the video to be too long. Maybe you should practice that one, and then you are good to go. So this is the advanced way of having your attendance sheet, where you can have the numbers and you can also have the progress bars, and then you can just watch them freely. And it's very easy to do. If you can always pause the video, look at it once more, and then that is how we learn. I hope this is quite clear. So we can just check that, and then in that order. So ladies and gentlemen, that is the video. That's the first video.